Good morning, good afternoon, good evening to you all, and welcome to today's public opening bell session with Team Safehouse. I'm your host, Safehouse Paul, and welcome to today's live trading session. For those of you joining us for the first time and are wondering what on earth is an opening bell session, well, the opening bell session here on YouTube is a behind-the-scenes look at the Safehouse live trading desk. With our traders, and that allows you to jump into the thought process as we navigate the markets real time. Be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring that bell notification so you don't miss another public opening bell sessions. Public ones are on Mondays and Fridays for now. That should be changing soon at 9 a.m. Eastern. And as you can see, we have premium ones on Tuesdays and Thursdays as well, same time. And that is for our premium members, the Safehouse Vanguard. So big shout out to all the Safehouse Vanguard members joining us here today for the public session. Welcome guys, welcome. I hope you guys have already checked out the daily sit rep that George had put out earlier today. And for those of you wondering what a daily sit rep is, sit rep stands for situational report. We put these out on the daily. These are market commentaries and analysis to help our premium members start their trading day. So if you want to copy your 2-week free trial, which is for real this time, is ending soon. Hush target is mid-May. Then be sure to hit that link in the description below. Just as a quick reminder that all insights and information from this stream are for educational purposes only and do not constitute financial advice. Hope you guys enjoyed the little disclaimer scene that we had earlier. Arnold says sound is good. Thank you, Arnold. And yeah, today on station with me, we have George. George, can you hear me? And what is on your watch list?
Hello everyone. Welcome to this live trading session. And as always, on my watch list is Bitcoin. And hopefully we will get some volatility during NY Open, and not only during the entire session, some volatility, and the kind of volatility that I like to trade, the kind of volatility that actually respects the technical level. So let's see what will happen in this session. Bitcoin, and I would like to continue this, and basically to understand what's going on here, I would suggest to watch the last live trading session that was on Friday. And on Friday, the price was somewhere in this section of the chart, trying to break to the upside. We've got that move, and most important for me, first of all, we've got the failed auction. This entire section of the chart, this is a deviation from the bigger range. The price managed to get acceptance below these lows, right? And that is bullish. This is a failed auction. This is a technical setup. And other than that, the next important level to the upside was value area low. The price got acceptance. We've got the back test yesterday, and then another leg to the upside. And that was interesting. And somehow expected, right? And the price stop here, at least for the moment. Obviously, the bigger target here should be the point of control. The point of control was previous resistance. You can see here the price rejecting 3 days in a row, giving the possibility of this entire push to the downside. And this should be the bigger target. However, in between, we do have levels, and those levels are very, very simple. It's high. This one was this high. So I was posting in Discord earlier, so look, I would like, so this is previous day high, right? And then just above, we do have some more liquidity. And while the price was pushing to the upside, and maybe we can switch to EXO, while the price was pushing to the upside here with increases in volume, increases in open interest, my update was, look, this is not weakness. This is still looking for higher. So let's see what will happen. Weakness comes if the price gets acceptance below this level, and basically that is below previous day high. Also, because I like to keep levels on my chart, Also, we had in this section of the chart an older daily, and that is 64,936, right? So basically, when you see a range like this, you wait, because the price could very well push to the upside. To the upside, we had another tap daily, 65,704. This is a very, very interesting daily level, very interesting SNR flip level. And then you check what's going on, and the price started to do something like this, going to the lower golden pocket, moving to the upside into the upper golden pocket, and then losing this daily. This start to look like weakness because the price is changing the market structure and also gets acceptance below this level. After that, we do have VWAP, previous day high, and then boom, the push to the downside. To the downside, obviously, we do have levels, right? And we will get in a second to the levels that we do have right now in the chart. But I want to create some context where this move started, claiming levels, and for the moment, it stopped here. We need to see now, what happened, and no one can change that. But we need to see what are the most important levels to the downside. And just by looking at the chart, I would say the bulls needs to defend the value area low. Because if the price will get acceptance below value area low, that would be weakness, continuing this this rejection, weakness, and that should lead to lower prices. Now, this is what we have right now, but also we are missing a very, very important thing on the chart, and that would be the horizontals, right? And here we can see that we do have a couple of levels. First of all, we do have this weekly. This is an untapped weekly level, and that would be 63,061. So this weekly level together with the value area low, this should be a level an area that the bulls needs to defend. And to the downside, like I mentioned, we still have this daily. This daily was an untapped daily, was tapped here. The price got acceptance above, and then the push to the upside after backtesting value area low. Now, the price for more upside needs to claim this daily, and that should open the possibility for more upside. If this daily holds as support, then we do have the weekly and value area low below. So basically, this is what I'm looking for this section. Either the price, let's move back to it. Either the price manages to claim this daily, and that should open the possibility for more upside, or I would like a touch of this weekly level, 63,061, and possibly previous day low, a swing failure pattern there. Why not? Together with the value low, that would be kind of what I'm looking for throughout this session. So let's see what will happen here. Also, single prints. We always talk about single prints. Now, remember in the last session, the price cleaned this entire inefficiency, and then the other single print to the upside was basically in this area, not completely filled, but tapped, giving a decent reaction so far. And also we do have single prints to the downside. Let's remove the golden pocket. So we do have also single prints to the downside. So it's very, very, very interesting for me, and hopefully this will be a very, very interesting session. And yeah, that's pretty much all right now. Okay, we do have quite a bit of open interest increasing here. Very, very interesting. So yeah, let's see what NY Open will bring, and the other the entire session.
Solid stuff, George, as always. So yeah, if you guys found that was useful for you, and you want to get more insights like that, in case you were wondering, that was a quick price action analysis that we usually do to kick off the opening bell session, as we await for the New York bell, which will hit in about 18 minutes time. Be sure to hit the like button, subscribe, and consider checking out our 2-week free trial of our premium membership, whereby you can jump in on our premium Discord and gain access to real-time insights. So 2-week free trial, link is in the description below. Do consider checking that out. On my end, George, I'm looking at gold. Well, effectively, it's a bullish market structure as of Monday Asia morning. We held at that daily support at 23.15. and we're continuing to push up. We just formed our daily high at 23.30, and key resistance I'm watching is at 23.32. In terms of news, last Friday was an exciting day. We got softer job data, which is primarily what a lot of people were looking out for, and that helps to support the whole narrative around rate cuts. So right now, market participants are penciling in with a soft pencil, perhaps 2 to 3 cuts beginning in the fall, right? Let's see, what else can I update here for you guys? US stocks, everything showing green. NASDAQ, S&P 500, and the Dow are all showing green as we speak. And that's good news. It's very interesting times in terms of where the general economy is headed. But yeah, when it comes to live trading, we rely on the price action that's in front of us. Oil is higher too today, and as we covered earlier, as is gold. So over on the economic calendar, nothing critical for the first 3 days of this week. So that will be quite interesting. Expect very steady kind of price action. Weather is going to hit on Thursday, 9th of May, whereby 1 hour pre-New York, we will have unemployment claims for May. And then, of course, on Friday, half an hour into New York, we would have preliminary consumer sentiment coming out of the US, which is slated to decrease yet again. So yeah, we'll get into more detail on that on the premium Discord, but that's just a quick overview for you guys. In terms of the rest of the team, Wei is on station as well, but he will be joining us via the chat, and I believe Luke will be coming on later. So I've got him as offline for now. In terms of trade log, we just started the trade log last week on Friday, May 3rd. And so we will be tracking the performance of the Safehouse team across all the public opening bell sessions. George currently in at 3 wins, 1 break even, and 1 loss. Haven't marked down Wei and Luke just yet, but George has a very nice head start. So yeah, if you want to keep on chugging along with us, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. Mondays and Fridays, 9 a.m. Eastern.
Yep. Visit the price here. The price is at resistance, so obviously shorts are in order, and I'm looking to book profits around the golden pocket. Let's see if I can get that for the first trade of the session. Other than that, because you've mentioned gold, gold is actually very interesting, because what gold is trying to do is get acceptance back into the value area of this range. So if that's the story, very nice volatility just before the beginning of this session, but if that's the story, then that could lead the possibility that could lead to more upside. So we need to pay attention. But this, for me, this is very, very interesting. Together with obviously the rest of the levels, we do have VWAP, we do have the horizontal. So we do have levels to the upside, levels to the downside, but nevertheless, this is very, very interesting. This is very, very, very interesting. Okay, so now let's see what will happen with this session.
Yep. And I just got a ping that Luke is online here with us. Luke, can you hear me? And what's on your watch list today?
I can, and my watch list is still the same. I like to try and just keep it the same sort of assets that I'm typically looking at most of the time. So it's oil, gold, DXY, and GBP USD. But I'm not going to be looking to trade GBP USD. I'm just keeping an eye on it because personally that's my my resident currency, right? So it's useful to keep tabs on it. But
all right, I've got you down for UK oil and gold.
Yes.
All right. Are you streaming your? You can stream your screen so that I can switch to you.
Sure, I can too. Let me sort that out.
Meanwhile, George, that looks like a very interesting previous state value area low.
Yep. And
us
that's
resistance.
that's the resistance. That's the
Yeah.
resistance right now. And if the price, that's why we need to see what will happen, because if the price manages to break this resistance, right, then we have the bigger golden pocket and daily above. So that will be the next target to the downside. But for the moment, let's see what will happen. I guess, yeah, this is only Monday, so yeah, we need time for the market to decide what to do, if it is to the upside, if it is to the downside. So yeah, it's good to be patient. It's good to be patient in situation like this.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more. How are we doing, Luke?
Yeah, all good. Again, I think I should be streaming now. Can you see? Is that correct?
Let me just double check it real quick and switching over to Luke for a second. Just test the stream. Okay, the aspect ratio is a little bit off, but that's all right. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
Can you lead us through a quick 2-minute on are you trading Brent or UK oil?
This is
UK
Brent.
Oil. Okay.
Yeah, we're UK Brent crude.
Okay.
Sure.
Yep. Can you bring us through a quick 2-minute on what you're looking out for?
Quick 2-minute. Oh, hang on. Sorry, that's my New York alarm. But yeah, typically on oil, look, I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory in terms of we're going down. So we've got a couple of resistances here, and we very nicely hit this this daily, and we started coming down. So just waiting to see kind of what happens. Is there any kind of reaction around here? Because clearly there was an awful lot of
support here.
Support here. But yeah, otherwise I'm just sort of waiting really. I need to somehow fix a lot of issues I've got with my trading view right now. Like I've got all these alerts that I can't get rid of, and they're sort of fluttering up my screen. But otherwise, I mean, gold looks interesting. I mean, as you were saying last week on Friday, right? I mean, it came down pretty aggressively.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, look, this is now actually kind of going sideways, which is nice to see for a little while. You know, if we look back in history, right? You know, we pumped up, we went sideways, we pumped up. So but this is quite this is a much bigger range if this is to become a range. So that's just something to take into account. I mean, I don't know, maybe this was, I guess, technically cleared, you know, these lows here, but again, into what, right? There wasn't really anything strong here propping this up. So I don't know, I'm still a little bit hesitant to do too much on gold. If it gets into like a golden pocket area, or, you know, where we've got, you know, weeklies and dailies, then great, you know, cool. I'll be looking for some shorts up there if, again, they show me what I want. But otherwise, I mean, I want at least this sort of previous weekly low and a previous daily low here to be taken before I'm looking for longs, to take back up to the range high, or potentially, I mean, higher. I mean, what? I guess looking back at it on a very high time frame, you know, scale, you know, this range was very big. If we're going to break up, you know, and pump up into the next sort of, and properly start making a range, you know, maybe we've still got more to go. I don't know. We'll have to see.
All right.
But,
thank you for the quick summary. Time check. We are 8 minutes to bell. For those of you who are wondering who Luke is our youngest member of the Safehouse trading team, and we are now starting to feature him on our opening bell sessions. Also interesting to note that Luke also is the onboarding specialist here at Safehouse. So if you guys are joining us for the first time or haven't already started trading, looking to get into trading, well, he's the guy that you look for when you join the Discord, and he will get you hooked up with the base essentials from a knowledge standpoint, because 99% of, you know, your training in this profession is in the markets. But for everything else, there is Luke. So be sure to hit him up. It's really easy on Discord. You just add Luke and you get it, right? Brandon says, appreciate you guys. Appreciate you too, Brandon.
We do.
So yeah, if you are already trading and you want to elevate your mastery in this business, don't feel shy. Also, please drop Luke a DM and he'll jump on a call with you and get you all nice and sorted. Maria says, Luke is the camel Luke. That's right. Our great British camel is here, Marius. Alright, so yeah, gold just went sideways for me, so I'm chilling, waiting to ring the bell.
Okay.
So
Finger on the
Luke,
button.
when you take trades, yeah,
Mhm.
I'm gonna switch back to George just real quick. When you take trades, just post it in our staff chat, and then yeah, I'll stick it in for session results.
Okay.
Cool.
I think it may also just be worth me pointing out is that all the timeframes I was showing off on the chart were in the daily time frame. So these are, you know, very high time frame trades. That's typically my personal style. I'm going to take less trades, but I'm looking to hold them longer. You know, from that note, I may not even take a trade today if it doesn't hit with what I'm personally looking for. And I think that's important to note, right? Is that you know, George is the king of scalping.
Talking about that take profit one. I already
there we go.
Well, the timing couldn't have been any better.
Exactly. So I mean, I think it's nice to sort of maybe have the two different perspectives, because that was something for me when I was, you know, again coming through that tunnel, that journey of trading, right? Was that, oh, maybe, you know, do I have to be a scalper? Do I have to be a, you know, trading on the long term? Can I do both? You know, it really comes down to you and your personal preference, right? So don't be afraid or feel forced into a certain style.
It's all about that. There's no, I mean, it's about making money at the end of the day, but it is important to feel comfortable with what you're doing here, right? So if you feel like scalping is for you, then great. If you feel like day trading or swing trading is for you, that's also fine. So there is no, like, you know, the right way or the wrong way about this. It's like,
if you're an adrenaline junkie like me and George, that
it's like
we're guilty of having one too many coffees.
I have to spend time in front of the screen, so you know, might as well take advantage of that, right? So that's the only thing. So if I see, like, look, this is a very simple scalp, right? Like, this is resistance. At resistance, if you have a long from lower, you book profits and you open a short. Where do you go with this? To the golden pocket. Is this enough? Well, you know, for a scalp, it's like, I don't know, 0.3. Obviously, you cannot catch the entire move, so I don't even know what the move was. Was 0.25? Need to pay some fees, but you know, something is something. For take profit one, you know, it's something, right? So that's the other thing, and that goes for any kind of chart. So if you feel comfortable with swing trading, that's perfectly fine. If you feel comfortable with scalping, that's okay too. So you know, there is no right or wrong about this. It's about personal preference.
George, I was going to just ask you quickly to do a quick 1 minute on the idea behind this scalp. Took it while,
the short.
Yeah, the short.
Yeah, very simple. So this is resistance, right? So you can see clearly that the price is struggling, trying once, twice, the third time, right? This is previous day low. This is a level, right? This is an intraday level. Obviously, I would like here when I have the daily, when I have the bigger golden pocket, but you know, this is very, very simple. I trade this. I missed the first take profit because I was looking to book profit somewhere in this area. So I missed take profit one, moved to my entry, but didn't quite take my stop loss. Then moved once again here. I need to book profits because from here, and depending on what's going on, what will happen in 2 minutes, the price could jump. So now I'll be stopped out in profit. So I'm actually okay with this. Now the big debate is if this is a good long opportunity. And Usually we are around NY open, so let's wait. But definitely you do not short in this area. This is a longer no trade. So this is kind of the story, but I'll wait on this one. If the price, if I'll be stopped out, I'll be stopped out and that's the end of it. No problem there. For take profit too, I'm looking around these lows, maybe lower to the weekly, but we need to see what will happen there. But yeah. Now let's see, we still have 2 minutes to NY open. So that is what I'm trying to understand, how the market session will open and what will be, the bias for the entire session. And we go from there.
Yep. Thanks for that quick explainer. Session results updated. Added to your wins. That was an entry at 63,624. Exit at 63,454 for 26.61% gain. And that was the short. That's pretty good. Pretty decent. Good way to start the session before the session starts.
Yeah, exactly. So that was just a scalp. Nothing more. And now I'm just patiently waiting to see what the market will do. The price is kind of trying to build a bullish market structure here, but we need to see.
Yep. 1 minute to bell. If you guys have any questions, feel free to drop it in the chat. And that's bell.
Okay. Now let's see what the market will do.
Gonna jump on X for a quick second.
Okay, that's my stop loss being taken in profit, so kind of break even. Okay. I'll update this in a second. And now let's see. What's kind of expected, when it starts to push to the upside. Also, I don't have a lot of space to work with, so I'll have to work with the space that I have. And now let's see. Let's see what actually will happen here.
You're just under 5. I'll class it as a break even, yeah?
Yeah. This is a break even.
Okay. All right. Sorry, I'm just on X for a quick second.
And now let's see what the market wants, to the upside or to the downside. I have no bias really here because there's literally no bias on my side. I'm okay with both. So we do have levels to the upside and also we do have levels to the downside. So let's see. I'm just curious. If it wants to the downside, the next level should be this level and then the weekly and previous day low. That would be the area that I'll be looking for a possible long.
Sounds good. All right, and we'll update that break even.
Usually the first minutes are a bit boring, until the market decides what to do. Yeah, it's better to wait. And usually clarity comes after 30 minutes, 1 hour, something like that. So
Yeah, I agree.
let's see. To me, I would like lower, to be totally honest. I would like this, the weekly, value are low, yeah, but it'll be a nice area. But again, between what I want and what will happen, yeah. Sometimes could be a big discrepancy. Interesting gold. Interesting gold. Longs should be in order here.
Yep. It's currently ranging, but it seems to be tightening up quite a fair bit.
Yep.
But there's no rush.
Yep. Also, I'm kind of treating everything from a scalping point of view, right? So it's like for me, if I can see, especially on the gold chart, if I can squeeze 0.1, you know, I'm more than happy with that.
Oh yeah.
What happens after, you know, that's a totally different story. But you know, it is important to book take profit one, put some money in your pocket, you know, secure the rest of the position, and you know, then you know, the market could do, the price could do whatever it wants to do. Very well, the market could range here for the rest of the day. Who knows? Hopefully, no.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That'll be it.
Yeah.
That'll be a boring Monday.
Exactly. That technically could. And this is the thing, when I'm scalping, usually this very, very small ranges, I book take profit one, and for the rest I get stopped out. This is kind of a rule. And then one could decide if he wants to close the entire trade at take profit one, or you know, take a stop loss.
Yeah.
Somewhere at entry. Maybe you need to pay some fees, you know, it's there. So it really depends how you want to handle this. It comes down to the personal preference. There is no right or wrong about how you handle this.
All right, so session results updated. That was your break even for 4.33%. Entry 63,624. Exit 63,596.
Yep. And now let's see.
To the audience in the chat, if you find this useful, you know, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe. It helps out a lot. Ring that bell notification for future public opening bell sessions. And yeah, let us know what asset you're watching tonight or today or this morning, depending on where you are.
Yep.
But yeah, Luke, I think this. Oh no, wait, I don't think it's yours. No, I think it's yours. Luke, there might be some background sounds coming from your
Oh, okay, sorry.
mic.
I was trying to put on some chill tunes. I guess I guess that's a no-no.
Okay, so the price seems that it wants to move to the upside. Cool. So that was a decent long at the golden pocket. I missed it. Okay, fair enough. Now let's see what will happen here at the daily and the, let's say, the local golden pocket. Let's see what's the story there. And if we can get involved, be that a long or a short. Let's see the backlist of this. Okay.
All right, gold attempting to break out of its range. Cute little range.
Longs opening here. Okay. It's interesting to see. So creating some bullish activity divergences locally. So let's wait. Let's see. If you have a long from lower, this is a good area to book profits. Take profit one. Now let's see if we can get something here. And if we get a bigger retracement, it is important to see what the reaction will be at the previous day value area low. So this section of the chart, because that was resistance. Resistance now is claimed. Let's see if we can get some sort of backtest here.
Right, we got way online on desk back at Safehouse Capital. I'm gonna go update the results over here.
Look, pulled to the upside.
Yep.
Continuation of the trend. Very good, very good. And that is quite a bit of a move. That's more than 0.2. That's huge for scalps. That's huge. So that's why I say as long as this holds, because it was kind of an SNR flip level, right? Think about it like this, right? So it was resistance, 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 boom, above, backtest, boom. That's it. That's why I said longs are in order there. Very nice. This one at the daily looks like it wants to push. Okay, new high. The bullish activity divergences are playing out. That's why my hesitation about shorting this move. There's no need to get involved. Oops, sorry, I moved this daily. So this daily was 802.
I'm just gonna do a quick update, George. Way over there, Safehouse Capital closed out his long entry price 63,651, exit 63,844. That's a long for 1,000 USDT. Good hunting, buddy.
Yep. Let's see this one. Yeah, very nice push. Very, very nice push. Let's see what do we have. Okay. And we do have daily open just above. So the price is building bullish market structure here. No weakness yet. We're into the bigger golden pocket and daily open. So as long as this behavior continues, so the price building bullish market structure and claiming level, flipping them to from resistance to support. Yeah. Obviously I would favor more upside. Now let's see. Very important. The price needs to create higher high, higher low, higher high, higher low. So to keep the
Market
bullish
structure.
market structure. Yep. That is very, very important, because if not, this fail here. Let's see, where do we go with this? Whereas we have daily below and this entire section of the chart down to previous day value area lows. So let's see.
Well, latest in the news, Dow opens nearly 200 points higher as Fed rate cut hopes boost stocks. So, as we mentioned earlier, last Friday's jobs data, have bolstered multiple interest rate cut hopes for 2024 by the Federal Reserve, and has since lifted both stocks and bonds. S&P, NASDAQ, and Dow all respectively up. And yeah, analysts are calling it the best day in months. I don't know about you, but gold just dinged my resistance level at 23.32. That was fun.
Yep. Okay, so horizontals are here. Still building this bullish market structure locally. One could say it got acceptance back into the value area, because it's not only the SNR flip level, but it's also value area low, right? But obviously retracements are always in order, so
Yeah.
let's bet to that.
If that
That's
SR holds, man, woo,
If this holds,
that'd be a
then
nice setup.
as long as this level holds, then I'll favor more upside. But
We'll get there once my burger arrives.
okay,
Oh dear,
back
not
to
again.
Bitcoin. Back to Bitcoin, we do have
to Bitcoin.
a small rejection here. Let's see if this will hit my take profit one, because when I start to see this formation, then I have to react to that. This, like I said, it is important. It is very, very, very important to hold the market structure, right? To hold the market structure. It is very, very, very important. Price fails to make higher high, creates lower high, lower high, lower high, changing market structure. That's me. Oh yeah, once again I've closed the entire trade. Okay, fair enough, this is what it is. No problemo. Okay, but I kind of wanted to book take profit one, but for some reason Bybit wants to close my entire trade. And who am I to challenge Bybit?
Right.
You're George. You know exactly who you are. The almighty
We'll give them
George.
a ring tomorrow, okay? We'll give them a ring tomorrow. Like,
Yeah.
"Oi."
So now let's see, where do we go with this? If this continue with lower low, lower high, then we do have levels below, like this golden pocket. But also another push. Be nice. I mean, for the bullish case, right? We're kind of back testing this section of the chart, and I would like a new higher high. So that would be the kind of be the, let's say the bullish scenario, right? A new higher high into daily open, maybe. That would be a very nice setup. That would be a very, very, very nice setup. But let's see if the price will be able to push there, or if we drop. If we drop, that's also fine. But for the moment, N1 wants like a would like to push. And for the moment, levels are flipped, like daily, some resistance, then goes to the next important level to the upside. Okay, fair enough. Small front run of the daily open. We do have the 618 here. We doesn't have to be to the absolute dollar, but one gets the idea, at least the idea. What's the level in between here to go like full scalping mode? What's the level in between? Well, the local golden pocket. If the price manages to push through this level, then daily open should be not. So let's see.
Well, if you're not setting up for your next trade, George, we have a question, so let me know when you're good.
Okay.
All right, this question is from Bytes. George, why didn't you take the short at your daily level? I can see the exact same candle formation at that level.
Because of the bullish CVD divergences. You see? That's absorption. So, yeah. That's why.
Ooh.
Look, to keep everything, to keep long story short. That's why. Because of the bullish CVD divergences. So, yeah.
Nice.
Now we are at the. I hope it makes sense. If not, join Discord.
Yeah, Luke will get you hooked up with the CVD divergence.
Yeah. So this, if we reject from here, if the price makes a new lower low, then the possibilities are here, right? For a scalp, back to the daily. So for a scalp, let's say if it makes sense, 0.2 is not enough. Now let's see. Like I said, the only thing standing in between is the local golden pocket, and got the job done, at least for the moment. That's a very good question. Actually, someone is paying attention. Yeah, the bullish CVD divergences. That's kind of that's why I'm always checking what's going on here, and I also check what's going on in this section of the chart. Right, sorry. So that's kind of the that's the story. Yeah, that's kind of the story.
See, George, we've done so many opening bells together. I can finish your sentences.
Yeah. Okay, another push. Let's see if this time the price manages to break this resistance, because other than that, there's nothing. There's daily open. That's it. And possibly above. Gold, back to this. So to the upside, to the downside.
Yeah, my burger has not arrived yet.
Trade rejection. Trade rejection.
Yeah,
this is a trade, and this is in full scalping mode. This is a trade. Also, let's see what's going on here, right? This needs to hold. This needs to hold for more upside. And once again, in between, what do we have in between? Same thing, the golden pocket. But if it breaks this one, then my best case it will hit the daily below and possibly lower. But for the moment, it's building. Let me put it this: it's building. Back to Bitcoin. Still struggling with this daily to hold it. Okay, we still have some change in behavior here. So let's see what is creating this. Still in positions closing, decreases in open interest there. Okay, let's see. Interesting. Interesting. If this holds, yeah, I should push here. Stop loss for this one below this lows. So yeah, let's see. Fairly aggressive. Might not play out, but then again, this is trading. You do not expect to win all the trades. And if this one starts to get acceptance below this daily, then we could see a larger retracement to maybe to the lower golden pocket. So 63,500 area, 600, 500. So this is what's actually deciding right now. Let's see. Let's give it some time. Well, decent volatility so far, nothing crazy, but yeah, we need to give it time. We only have like 20 something minutes.
Yeah.
So there's still a lot of time for this market to decide. Gold. To the upside, to the upside. Have a range, trade the range. And that's already good enough for take profit one. I really need some traders because
we're getting there.
Yeah.
We've got plans.
Because,
Secret plans.
yeah.
Secret plans, eh?
Yeah.
This is looking good. I mean, you have an invalidation, you have a target. But even if it stops here, like I said, I'm happy with 0.1. That's perfect, for this kind of scalps. You squeeze from the market whatever you can. And this one, you can see this is the struggle right now to hold this day. This will tell more upside or more downside. Same story here. Tapped, pushed to the upside, lost. Now it's trying to get acceptance above. So this is the story about this.
I mean, if gold can get a little bit higher up to the daily at 23.38, I might be interested in taking potentially a short if there is an opportunity, if it presents itself, because there's a 786 there as well, and gold loves the 786. That's one of its characteristics that at least I've found personally, is that you can have a whole ton of confluence at the 618 and the golden pocket and whatever else level, and a lot of times it will just kind of go, yeah, no, I want the 786 and still go through. Not always, again, nothing is guaranteed in trading, but it's the sort of wild card that you got to look out for on gold that I've found.
No, that's very good, because that's your edge, right? If you notice that pattern, and if you have information, you gather information from your journaling, and if you see that level is working, then that's your edge in trading. There's not much to add to that. That's
like how
edge.
George very sneakily added in your journal. That's a quick reminder to all the Safehouse Vanguard lads joining us today.
Yeah.
In your
Tomorrow
journal.
I'll do the review. So if you have trades, post them there, and tomorrow I'll do the review. I forgot to do it on Friday, and today was already too late. But tomorrow, it shall be done.
It shall be done. This is the way.
Yeah. And still the same fight. So yeah. Shorts, longs, there's still positions opening, and volume is not that great. So let's see.
George, Bites has a follow-up question if you can.
Okay, yeah.
Yep. So he was asking, where did you see the bullish CVD divergence earlier?
Let's see, what was
he said he couldn't
here.
find it.
Yeah, here. You see?
Cool. So yeah, Bites, if you want to get more into it, off stream, outside of New York, we can go deeper into it. Just be sure to ping George.
You're using Atlas. Okay, make sure you have the same pair. So I'm using Bitcoin USD, Bybit, for divergences, because if you're looking at the USDT pair, for example, maybe you don't have the same divergences. So maybe that's the story.
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. Thanks for answering that. All right, back to work, guys.
Yeah, there's not much to do. I mean, really.
Yeah.
Let's wait.
I just wanted to say that, okay? I just wanted to say it. It sounds cool.
Yeah.
I feel bad. Yeah, I'm quiet here. I mean, poor George does all the work, does all the work on these streams if he's scalping, and I'm just kind of looking for these longer time frame trades. I mean, it's not
the
much
whole
really
team
for
is
me
split,
to add.
right? We've got Wei on Safehouse Capital. There's George, me, and you over here, and then there's Arnold in the chat moderating, like the full squad's out.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. No, but I think it's good, right? Like, not everyone has to treat the exact same way.
Look what gold is doing.
Yeah, I know. I see it.
Yeah.
That was
Those are, I mean, really, if you catch one of this, not the entire move, but some parts of it, if you catch like this from here to the high, that's 0.2. So from here to here, that's 0.2. If you catch the long, at least to the local golden block, and that's another 0.2. If you catch this, right, from here to the local, or not even to the local golden, look to here, that's another 0.15. That's it. You're done. You're done trading for today. That's it. It's like, that's why, because if you're waiting for a bigger setup, yes, that could play out very nice, but you need to wait maybe days, weeks, right? But for a scalper, this is, I mean, this is what you get, right?
That's
to the
right.
upside, to the upside, and also on the Bitcoin charts,
Yeah,
like,
throw me under the bus.
there it is. So
It's a push.
if we are here, I mean, let's trade. This is live trading, not live talking or live talking about what we've done like 2 weeks ago. That's for for other people, but this is live trading.
Yeah. Well said. I am about 6 pips away from target for the day. Took 2 of those longs, George.
On what? On
No
gold?
signals. On gold, yeah.
Okay, that's very good. That's very good. Yeah, no problem. I'm reading the chat. So yeah, this from my experience, this the Bitcoin USD pair is giving the best order flow. So that's why we're using it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm debating to book take profit 1 in this area.
Yeah.
For a long. I'm debating. I'm kind of, I have the order set here. Right. I'm debating. But let's see. It's just a setup, so it's nothing crazy. So I'll be making right now 0.2. But yeah, let's see. I'm going to, since the price is very, very close to the target. Okay, that's my take profit 1. And now let's see what will happen here. So you see, you have to be patient, right? You have this level, you trade, continuation of the trend, this, and very, very important. People say that, but look, the price got acceptance below, look, this is low. Actually, it's not time frame because those are not time frame based candles, but I wouldn't call this getting acceptance below, right? So you gotta be patient. Also, price goes in this area, you gotta book profit. That's it. It's like, yeah, you gotta book profit. And you have an invalidation, right? So if the price goes below these candles, you do have an invalidation. And my entry was, let me post that. My entry was not the best entry ever. It was an average entry, to be totally honest. Let me post that.
I mean, entry is just one part of the trade. Most of it is in the management and execution.
Managing. Yes.
Yep.
But yeah, I'm on standby for session results.
Okay, there it is. And now let's see, we do have another daily above. Okay, now I'm more relaxed because take profit 1. Let's move the stop loss in small profits, just in case I'll be stopped out, be like, okay, this is what it is. Now, what will be weakness here will be if the price gets acceptance below daily open. So if that's the story, then I will close the trade. Let's see, what do we have here? Ooh, this is no, okay, fair enough. Longing here. I mean, why in the world I don't know. But longing in this section of the chart, this is not good. This is not good trading. This is not good trading. I mean, why in the world? It's so much easier to long in this section of the chart. Like, look at my entry. My entry is here, right? Have my invalidation. I have my take profit 1. So someone is longing straight into my take profit. Do you think that's good trading? Because actually, I don't think so. And I missed this trade. Okay, but it is what it is. Now, Where do we go with this? Let's pull this into the golden pocket.
Oh wow! Got your local flip level there, right on the 600s.
Yeah, I missed this one. I mean, that's why when with this information in front of me, I would be like, yeah, that's a short. That's a short, because you do not long where I book profits. That doesn't make sense. Like,
Yeah.
doesn't make sense. I don't know what to say. But doesn't make sense. I mean, it was like you trade the market structure. You trade the continuation of the trend. This is your trade. This is your long, and you book profits in this area. You do not long here. I don't know. Now let's see. Now let's see what will happen there.
Absolutely. And
now
while we're at it. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, George.
Yeah, no, I would say now the price needs to claim daily open and the local golden pocket. If the price stops here, then we will see the daily again, and I will close the remaining of my long.
All right. And yeah, just to follow up on session results, it has been updated. George is at 5 wins so far this month. And for the fifth one, entry 63,784, exit 64 figure. Wow, that's a nice exit, George.
Yeah. It was like 64, yeah.
78%.
Yeah, that's 64. Was just above the high on the, because I'm trading the USDT pair. Right. That's important. I'm trading the USDT pair. Although I'm watching for order flow and everything, I'm watching the USD pair. I'm trading the USDT pair. Okay, this is important. This is,
yeah.
Let's see.
This
is where I am debating if I close the remaining. Okay, I still have space here, but let's see. And let's set the other one. I would like a new high, maybe around the daily. So that's to 200 area. Let's see if we can get there. Yeah, roughly. Like a new high on the chart. Let's see. Now we're here. Let's see, what do we have? Longs are still opening here, and they are absorbed, at least for the moment. So I don't know. Doesn't look right. Doesn't look right to me to open a long here. That's actually a short. Although if I'm shorting, yeah. Okay, I'm gonna leave this one running. I'm gonna give it as much space as possible with the stop loss at entry. But does it make sense to long up here? Does it make any kind of sense? Doesn't make any kind of sense to me.
I think there are areas just where there's no trade, right? You know, where there's
if something that's
not a long or a short. it's just to leave it alone.
This for me is a short. The only thing why I don't want to short this, although this would be a nice trade. I mean, look, if it hits this one, would be because I'm counter trading the local trend. So the local trend is to the upside. That was my only hesitation about this, right? And I do feel, but that is not something that I can prove. Well, I can prove that the market structure is still bullish and so on. But I do feel that we can get more upside. Thus, I'm not closing the trade, because this is where usually I close the trade. If I'm in full scalping mode, I just want to make money and I don't care about what's going on, this is where I close the trade, right? And possibly open a short. But for this one, you know, I would, because I booked take profit one was okay. It was more than 0.3. So yeah, let's give it space. But if something, this area is a short or no trade. The only thing, I'm kind of counter trading the local trend. That's the only hesitation that I do have. But definitely, I would never look for longs there. When we had this section of the chart, the daily, which is very good. I don't know. This is where you long, and this is where you book profits. This is how you stay in this game long term. The rest, I don't know what to say. Gold is working on this one.
Yep.
I wouldn't necessarily short here. This is book profit. I wouldn't necessarily short Or if I'll do it, I'll lower the risk to 50 or 25% for this trade. And I would go to this. Technically, I would go to the same area, but also I'll be aware of this. But I'll lower, because again, shorting is counter trading the trend.
Yep.
That's the story. There is a trade, there is a scalp, but I would lower the risk to 50 or 25%. And, you know, if you get stopped out, if the price makes a new high, then, you know, you're out.
Yeah.
For
I'm actually
a
looking
small-
for a short because on both the 1 minute, 2 minute, and 5 minute, we're forming. Oh no, sorry, and as well as 15 minutes. So I'm on 3 time frames, and I've got RSI divergence forming of this being overbought. So yeah, I'm actually looking for a short.
Yep.
But you know,
Is this gold? Sorry.
for gold, yeah.
Yeah.
On a lower time frame. So
Yeah, I'm looking for.
yeah, I'm looking for a short.
Right, go on.
But it's still bullish market structure. So
That's the problem. So you're counter trading there.
Yep.
The only thing you have is the fact that the price failed to make a new high, at least for the moment. So that's the only thing. But to actually to get the confirmation, you need a new lower low. You want to see this SNR lost. So basically you would like the daily. So it would have to look something like this. Boom, daily, flip this one, and then VWAP. That would be the bearish scenario.
absolutely. That's
The bullish scenario would be this and then a new high. So, but like I said, there is a scalp. The only thing, I don't have enough confirmation that that's 0.1 already. So yeah, when I don't have clarity, when I don't, you know, I lower the risk. So to 25%, to 50%, something like that.
Yeah.
And you're a bit more aggressive with the take profits. Back to this one, the price is fighting with this. You see, bearish divergences, the price is fighting with this. Like I said, this is the moment where I close the trade, but because we are in a stream and because I already make money, so yeah, I'll let this run as much as possible with the stop loss in profit. So let's see. But this is not bullish price action. That's the rejection here. You know, the price failing to claim this. Now let's see. Let's see the new attempt. And gold has very, very, very good volatility. Very, very, very good volatility. I mean, this is perfect. This is perfect. You don't need anything else. Like, this is perfect.
You really can't ask for more.
Yeah, everyone wants
I'm asking for more.
That is like,
I wanted to go higher.
See, the moment I said that, I felt like a complete idiot. But okay, I'll give it to you guys. Okay.
you know, this is the thing, right? So both of you said, I want higher or I want lower. No, I want volatility. Because for me, as a scalper, it really doesn't matter. Because we have longs and we have shorts and we have longs and shorts. So it really doesn't matter. All I want is volatility. And I'm happy with this. I'm happy with this.
Yeah,
It's still a very interesting perspective, right? Because the volatility for me, for instance, would just come over time instead. So I'm quite happy for it to wait to come higher and then just wait for it to continue going lower. So the volatility for me will come, but it will come just over a longer period of time.
Yeah.
So yeah.
So it's interesting to watch at the same asset. Obviously, everyone here wants to make money because if not, what's the story? But
or is he doing it wrong? We can all agree on that.
Yeah, but the perspective is totally different because for me, it's like, yeah, I'm happy with this and I really don't care if the price goes up or down, right?
Yeah.
That's actually very, very interesting. So look, this has to be take profit one like crazy because, and now we will get clarity. If the price goes above this high, or if the price makes a new high, you know, that's kind of fitting into the bullish scenario.
Yeah.
So,
George, what's your daily? What's the figure on your daily for gold?
The lower one, 2319.560.
2319 half. Okay, got it. Thank you.
Yep. You're welcome. And let's see what my big. Okay, this is pushing, still building bearish divergences like crazy, but hey, someone is determined to push this. So, you know, I'm more than happy to work with this situation. Then again, this is the golden pocket, right? So this is kind of, you know, better than longing in this section of the chart. So let's say above daily open, you better long like lower, where you have a closer invalidation, right? So, you know, all comes down to perspective. Now let's see if the price can push for a new higher high, and that would be take profit too for me, and basically I'll close the trade there.
All right.
So now let's see.
Drop it in more.
This one is no longer necessary. What I don't like are these periodicity divergences. This is what I don't like. But also it's not that crazy. I mean, yes, there is some absorption, but not that much. Not that much. Yep. So let's give time. Let's give this one time. I'll set my stop loss actually in more profits, because if it goes down once again, yeah, it will go to the day. So yeah. And now let's see if this one can push. It's a bit hard to take my stop loss. My stop loss might take profit. Yeah. Yeah. So let's give it time. We don't want to scare Bitcoin, right? Let it ride. Or if it hits my stop loss, it's already in profit. Okay. So this, and now let's see. If the price starts to make a new lower low here, then we start to change the market structure. So, you know. This is an important level. This is value area low. This is important. The price needs to stay above this level. Let's go to 15 minutes to create some context. Like, this is value area low. So getting acceptance here, good for the bulls. Below, weakness. So, you know, you don't want weakness. Now let's see. Okay, another small rejection. Now for the bullish case, this daily open should hold. And then a new hard high. If not, it will go once again to this area, to the golden pocket, and possibly below. And at that point, I'll be stopped out. But let's see if the daily open, this is the big question right now. If the daily open will be able to hold that support, so basically an SNR flip level. Gold is still struggling.
Yep.
So not much to say here. If it creates a new lower low, then yeah, we could see the SNR once again. Okay, so now we know we have shorts opening here, which is normal. This is resistance. And let's see if they can get acceptance below daily open. So that should be interesting.
I think the another interesting thing just to bear in mind on the time perspective. I don't know, maybe are you still watching George's stream, Paul?
You want to show yours?
Yeah,
I
just
can
quickly,
switch to
just
you
to
real
show
quick.
off.
All right, here we go. Yep, go for it.
Cool. So yeah, for instance, then I mean, this we've got like a smaller little range here, and this is where I've drawn the fib from here for the 786 and the daily that I'm looking at. But even if today, I mean, yeah, this is gold on the daily, sorry. But even if this doesn't get hit, okay, well, what happens tomorrow? You know, this becomes previous daily high, right? And so at that point, then you've got previous daily high, which is also then even closer now to that daily in that 786, right? So then you've got even more confluence. So, you know, again, not taking this and not jumping into this trade now may actually save me and get me into a much better trade tomorrow, where we've got even more trade, more confluence. So again, as George has said, and I think everyone has said, you know, it's patience, right? You know, make sure that you choose the things that give you the most success. And, you know, for instance, for me, like I could jump into this, you know, now, you know, I know where this is technically a front run, but it's like, well, okay, do you want to play the front run game or not? If that's your, you know, if you've got experience in that, then sure, go for it. And, you know, you can make money out of it. Personally, I don't want to play that game. You know, I'm not going to play it. So, so I'll wait till tomorrow. And that's the overall premise that I thought would be a useful little tidbit of, or at least my thinking of at least gold today, right? And I mean, this is still, I still don't particularly like this. I need this to line up exactly how I want it to be able to enter this trade. I'm not just going to dive into this because this is still not the best, you know, trade. You know, this is, you know, if we are talking, this is a range, well, this is the bottom and this is the top, right? Here is not the best entry point, right? Yeah. But if we are starting to make our way down, this is something that I could potentially get into. This is, you know, a level that I think could have a reaction. Maybe I don't hold it for very long. Maybe it does turn into a scalp for me, you know, which is, you know, maybe it's like a 30-minute, an hour, couple hours, you know, scalp, whatever. But, you know, it's just something, you know, this is, I guess, the overall premise I'm just getting across, right? Is that, you know, that actually tomorrow looks even tastier now. And I don't have to jump into that right now and play the sort of front run game. That's not what I want to do. You know, I will probably, you know, lose money if I jump in and try and play things now rather than just waiting, being patient. So.
Yep, well said. I think we even had this chat on the premium Vanguard session, you know, about like which part of the entry you want to be. And I think Wei was leading the discussion about that. But yeah, you know, with a little bit more confirmation, like Luke said, you know, your trade could look a lot more juicy. Yeah, sure, you know, you miss out on whatever pips you may have gained from that confirmation. But hey, at the end of the day, it's all about size, right? So yeah, thanks for that, Luke. Yeah. Okay, I can see how with George's giggle, I can see how what I just said can be taken completely out of context. But it's all about position size, guys. Okay, cool. Moving back to George.
I would say to keep everything clear, it's about the risk management.
Yeah.
So back to trading, I've closed the trade, take profit to hit when the price made a new high, and obviously the daily here. So yeah, it's all good. Yeah, so I hope it makes sense when to keep the trade, when not to keep the trade. You know, that's a very good session so far, actually. So I'm happy with the results. I see Wei is also happy with the with the results, and I can see we do have some questions in the chat. So let's answer the question before we start. We end the session. So the last question from Bob is, George, are you entering at market for scalps, or do you drag limit orders onto your price level? No, I enter at market. And usually I try to exit with limit orders, not for anything else but to avoid the fees. So most of my entries are at market. Yes, I need to pay the fees. There's maybe some sort of slippage, but it is what it is. You know, this gives me the possibility to check the reaction. I could use limit order to drag them, or I could use the chase limit order, but actually, no, it's better just to answer with market orders. And the other one, it's about grid scalping, but could you explain your entry a bit better? What are your confirmations? Okay, you're asking about the Holy Grail. So yeah, it feels like you're doing take profit one all the time, but rarely mention or explain your entry. So, so it's like this. You're, like I said, you're asking about the Holy Grail. So, you know, if you want to learn more about this, and it's really not difficult. My entry are based on market structure, levels, and just a bit of order flow. So it's nothing complicated. Obviously, to explain this into a public stream, especially into a live trading session, doesn't make a lot of sense. So you can join Discord. We still have the 2 weeks free trial, so we can talk in Discord. Other than that, if it's like you're doing take profit one, that's usually by mistake. It's not that I want to do it, but then again, when scalping, sometimes closing the entire trade at take profit one is not so bad. It's not so bad. You book the profits, you put the money in your pocket, and you move to the next trade. So it's actually pretty good. But no, usually I like to have 2 take profits. If I feel that, you know, we do have an area that the price could move from there, then I use 3, 4. So it really depends. But yeah, so if you want to learn more about this, you can join Discord and see how we trade and why. We do have live trading session every day for our premium members. So, yeah, we can go from there. So yeah, that would be all on my side. Let's do a quick summary for Bitcoin. So let's move to 1 hour time frame. Okay, so basically I was kind of looking for this weekly and the value low, which I'm still waiting for this section of the chart. If it comes, I'm more than happy to trade it. Obviously I'll be looking for a long here. If I see a decent reaction, then I'll be looking for a long. Then if you remember, the first trade that I took was basically a short in this section of the chart where we had a clear resistance. So, you know, take profit one at the local golden pocket, then I've been stopped out, small profit, you know, you can call that break even. I missed the long, not because there was not a long, there was a long setup in this section of the chart, but it was just before NY open. So usually I like to spend some time to see what's going on. Then I took the short in this section of the chart, right? I closed it somewhere around the daily, I can't remember, and that was kind of a happy mistake. I closed the entire trade, so, you know, take profit one. And then I took the long just above the daily, hoping obviously for higher. We've got higher, so technically I'm happy with this trade overall. And to keep everything clear, as long as the price stays within the value area of the range, I would expect higher. And the next important level to the upside should be the point of control. And this weekly 67, 200, 300 area, that would be the next level to the next major level to the upside and previous resistance. If the price will get acceptance below the weekly and below value area low, then, you know, that can be seen as weakness locally, and it opens the possibility for more downside. Now it's up to the market what will happen, and yeah, I'm more than happy to trade it. Like I said, for me, doesn't really matter the volatility. If it comes to the upside, to the downside, I'm more than happy to trade it both ways. So that would be the summary on my side.
Brilliant. Luke, you want to do because you're high time frame, you want to do a quick summary on the key levels to the upside downside? You have
sure. Is this gold or
okay, whichever you're watching. I think gold is better since you've been talking about gold today.
Sure. I mean, I'll be honest, I'm not really looking too much at gold in terms of, because again, the only trade I see that I'm anything even slightly interested in is here, and we didn't hit it. So, you know, tomorrow, as I say, if we If it does go higher and it takes the previous day high, which would then become this, if this is the high, then okay, sure. I'm kind of looking. I need to see the reaction on the 5 minute then for me. Otherwise, I just don't care. It's not showing me anything I want. Oil was interesting. It's unfortunate that I was actually out when this happened. But a man needs food. But this came up and hit the daily, and was also in the golden pocket of this retracement. So I mean that's a trade, right? You take the trade. Stop loss, depends if I'm being really aggressive. Maybe it's going to be a little bit above here, which I would have still been okay. But again, I don't like how this is still sticking around, and it's still sticking around the VWAP. I wanted this to move down more. Oil typically does that. Oil moves a lot. Well, I mean, 0.75 is a very weak day for oil. When you've got moves like this, typically, right, on a lot of days, right, and so yeah. Nothing really much on oil. This is a trade, but at the same time, look, I mean, these highs are, so I'd almost call this a double top. And zooming out again, this yearly is a big thing. I know I don't know if Nemo's watching or not. We've spoken at great length about this yearly level, but it's a yearly, right? This is no slouch. At the same time, that means that price is going to mess around here for quite some time. Having said that, we've come up, we've hit it, ranged, blasted past it, sort of back tested it, and then lost it, right? Having said that, if we are going to go down, and if I bring up this higher time frame fib, we come up and hit the 786, which is one of the reasons, at least I'm thinking, that this is starting to reject. And on the higher time frame, this could be looking to come all the way down. We'll see. But basically, I'd like to see this yearly hit again. Really, this is again all down to reaction, right? If I would have been here earlier, I would have taken this short, and we'll see how well it runs. Having said that, again, this yearly is another sort of area that I'm looking at. But yeah, I mean, time. I need time.
Sounds good. We all need time. Anyway, just as a quick summary, I have updated the session results for today. George had an additional one right about 9 minutes or 10 minutes ago. Entry 63,784, that was the long that George was talking about. Exit 64,149 for 57.28% gain. And then, of course, we have Way with a running long entry at 63,599. And yeah, with that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's opening bell session. If you want to see more live trading sessions, get real-time insights, ask very, very specific and complicated questions, do feel free to check out the 2-week free trial to our Safehouse premium membership, the Safehouse Vanguard. Join the awesome lads here. We've got a growing trading community here at the Safehouse. Doesn't matter.
Ladesses.
And lattices. Yes, thank you, Luke. It doesn't matter if you are already an existing trader who's just looking to sharpen your trading prowess, or you're absolutely new to the game. If you find this interesting and you're just trying to figure out if this is for you, be sure to hit up Luke. Spam him all your DMs on Discord. He is at Luke in our Safehouse Discord, and he'll get you sorted right away. So yeah, 2-week free trial. Link is in the description below. We'll see you in Discord. For the Safehouse Vanguard joining us here today, thank you guys for joining in. I know it's not the usual on Discord, but yes, tomorrow we have another daily sit rep coming out, as well as the premium opening bell session. So yeah, that's pretty much it from me. One last quick reminder that all insights and information from the stream do not constitute as financial advice and are only for educational purposes only. For those of you joining us behind the scenes in production on the Zoom call, thanks for joining in. I hope you guys found that useful. And to everyone, we'll see you in the next public opening bell session, and if not sooner, on Discord. All right, and yeah, we'll see you guys soon. See you on Discord.
Cheers, guys. Bye.